Finally, well, it'll be here when they watch it.
Yeah. We're not going to timestamp any of this.
No, no timestamps. We don't even know how.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it all together. And it'll be a Halloween extravaganza.
For all we know, you're watching this in like Christmas or something.
Yeah, once it goes up, on YouTube, we really don't have a pick. So, we have a couple of fun things. One is we're going to, throughout the episode, sprinkle little segments of Jacques and I's second endeavor, a cooking show.
Oh, love those things.
Where we made little, I think it was little ice cream cones, wasn't it?
And they actually tasted good.
Yeah.
Unlike the first one.
Lip gloss, the first thing we did. You can find the first one on YouTube. This one we're going to put like in little tiny pieces. Little bite-sized pieces. Get it? Like in cooking. But first, before that, we have a black and white Filipino horror movie.
Which is always a good thing to hear.
Bloodthirst.
Bloodthirst. Vampires?
Monsters.
Monsters. What kind of monsters?
Icky ones.
Ugh.
Yeah. They got like these faces. They got a big fart face. They're gross looking.
Right.
And the movie was made in 1965. And you think, oh, well, that should be easy. Didn't get sold until 1971.
Oh.
People watched it and went, no, we don't want to watch this.
No.
74 minutes long, and they're like, this is too long.
74 minutes?
74 minutes.
That's like short though.
Brief. That's why we're showing the cooking show sprinkled throughout.
We gotta fill up time.
Unless I'm bored, I just put the cooking show all in one piece right smack dab in the freaking middle. You never know. So go off and start watching the show, and then come back to us, and we'll talk about stuff and things. Get out!
And thank you for staying late to help me with the inventory.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Calderon.
Shall we come in early tomorrow afternoon to finish it?
No, just be here at the regular time. And enjoy the day with your families.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Calderon.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Maria. And thanks for staying to help us.
You're welcome, sir.
Maria, I know it's a beautiful night, but I'm responsible for all of you girls who work here at the club. I feel better if you stayed a few minutes and let me drive you home.
You're very thoughtful, but I know this section, and as you say, it's a beautiful night.
Very well, but please, be careful.
I will.
Good night, Maria. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, Mr. Calderon, and thank you.
Cuts on both of her arms. Exactly like the others. Get her down.
What will you do now, Inspector Ramos?
Do you know the name of Adam Rourke?
Every detective in the world has read his book on sex crime, motivation, and investigation.
And he is my personal friend. I'm sending a cable to New York tonight. I'm glad to see you, Adam. Welcome to Manila.
Miguel, it's nice seeing you again. You know, it's been 4 years, and from the looks of your face, I'd swear you haven't aged more than 10. What's up, Pari?
Let me take this.
No, come on, what's up?
Your American directness. You don't even permit me the courtesies of greeting.
Listen, I know a chief inspector of homicide doesn't send plane tickets to their friends just so they can fly in and sit by the ocean and watch colorful bonkers drift by, right? Besides, I got to know that particular look pretty well on your last trip to New York. What's up?
All right, my friend, I'll tell you on the way home, and I'll tell you some more when we get there. My car is there. Let's go.
Okay. All exactly the same.
All neat, all deep. All precisely 10 centimeters long. Not a fraction more or less. On the inside of both forearms of every single victim.
Very calculated and very professional. And every victim a young, attractive girl. No deviation.
None.
Are you absolutely sure each victim was completely drained of blood?
Except for fractional amounts in the hands and head. No, Adam. It could not have been done with anything like that. The incisions are too thin, too neat. We have talked to every friend, every family. Anyone who could help us find any kind of link, any kind of pattern that could tie the victims together. Do you know what we found?
No.
There's no connection. And Adam, it has to be only one man. No two persons can kill so many people exactly the same way each time.
Except for one thing.
What's that?
What if the killer were Siamese twins?
Since you're supposedly here to help my brother, Mr. Rourke, it might be better if you remembered the pressures on him instead of making jokes.
I'm glad you're here. Adam, I want you to meet my sister, Sylvia.
How do you do, Sylvia? I'm sorry if that last remark created the wrong impression.
No apology is necessary, Mr. Rourke. But it might help if you remember that you are in a country whose customs and attitudes are not your own.
Sylvia, Adam is an experienced lieutenant of homicide himself. And he is also my friend. Do I make myself clear?
Quite clear, Miguel.
Now, what is it you wanted?
To pour myself a drink. But if I'm disturbing...
No. You know all about this. Go ahead.
Is there anything I can get for you, Miguel?
A rum and calamansi, please.
And, for our guest?
The same, if you'd be so kind.
Late yesterday, one of my men traced the fact that Maria Cortez was working as a hostess at the Barrio Club here in the city.
Have you done a follow-up over there yet?
No, frankly, I wanted to talk to you first.
I'm glad you did. That gives me an idea, Miguel. You don't have any Americans working on the force, right? Therefore, the possibilities of somebody spotting me for a cop are pretty thin. Secondly, I'm a stranger here, so there's no chance of running into any previous acquaintances. Miguel, this is probably the best setup you've ever had for putting in a plant. Now let me function as an undercover man. I can pass for a tourist. I'll even wear colorful sport shirts and carry 2 cameras if you like. What do you say?
No, Adam, no. Thank you, Sylvia.
We don't know why he drains the blood from his victims. We can only assume that there's some peculiar twist in his sick mind.
Do you think there'll be other killings at the club?
Not necessarily. Of course, you don't have enough men to warn, much less protect every attractive girl in town. And if our killer even suspected we were trying, he'd pick up and move to a new area, a new city.
Then it would be harder to look for him. And in the meantime, there will be more killings.
Right. I'll do some digging on my own about this last girl. Maybe it'll help speed things up for you.
No heroics now. No foolish chances. Just information, all right? Then there should be no connection between the two of us for a few days. Anyway, I'll provide you with a contact man.
Good.
Adam, there is another possibility I would like you to know. There are many sophisticated people among us, but there are many more who are not. There have been some rumors in the villages about a strange blood cult, voodoo and the like. And since none of the victims' blood had ever been found on the scenes of the murders, people have begun to think and suspect that it had been taken for some fiendish purpose.
Really?
I know. But anyway, I would like you to think about it.
I'll do better than that. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll go down to the main library, and I'll read up on Count Dracula and the medieval witches.
My brother is trying to help you.
And I'll remember what he said, Sylvia. Don't move. There, at the base of your neck, 2 small holes. Yes, fang marks.
Sylvia, I think that...
And I think that only a complete fool would ignore all the possibilities that might apply, even the occult.
Regardless, I would like you to bring Adam into town.
No, thanks, Miguel. I'll call a cab.
If there is to be no connection between us, there should be no connection at all, not even a cab driver.
Miguel, I'd prefer if...
And I would prefer that you help us in this matter. Since you have just returned after 2 years of studies in London, no one will recognize you at this hour. The Luzon Hotel is very clean. I'm sure you'll get a room there. My man will contact you tomorrow. Adam, here is additional material that I prepared for you.
Thank you for your hospitality and the spirited conversation.
My sister Sylvia is very headstrong, but she means well. I hope you two get along well together.
Miguel, I didn't know you had a sister.
In here, yes. Her father was connected with an English firm here in Manila before the war. During the occupation, he joined as a guerrilla. He was very brave, but very unlucky.
And her mother?
Her mother died a few years back.
So your family adopted her?
Ganyan lang ang buhay.
C'est la vie?
Así va la vida.
Das ist wieder rausgehen.
I just ran out of languages.
Okay, Harvey boy, let's go.
Harvey?
Yes, Harvey. I always take him with me whenever I'm working. Oh, by the way, who runs the Barrio Club?
His name is Calderon.
Uh-huh. Thanks.
The hotel is 2 blocks back on the other side of the street.
I hope you'll forgive me for that little joke I made back at the house.
Oh, was that a joke?
I see. Well, I guess there isn't too much more to say except good night.
Except one thing.
Yes?
Right now, my brother needs the help of people who can equal his dedication. Not that of...
Of wisecracking skeptics who ignore the possibility of the occult. All right, I'm just surprised that you believe in such things.
Do you have all the answers to life, Mr. Rourke?
Not the last time I checked, no.
Well, then it might surprise you to find out that there are still some mysteries that science and policemen seem unable to answer. Good night, Mr. Rourke.
I came here to help Miguel, and I intend to do it. Because you're his sister, it would make things a lot more pleasant if I had your friendship, too. But I don't need it. Now, in the interest of friendship, I'll make a simple bargain with you. I won't form any final opinions in this case till all the facts are in. If you do the same with me, okay?
All right.
Now, if you promise not to tell a soul, I'll let you in on one conclusion I've made already.
Really? What?
Regardless of how it turns out, you must admit that someone has come up with a novel idea for a blood bank.
Why, you crude.
Do you have a cigarette?
Think you got the camera on you? Is it on?
Yeah, hang on. I just gotta find a good spot to be.
All right.
Were you like right next to the door last time?
Wait for it. Flower, Manny, come on. Let's go to our room. Come on, drive.
We're keeping all this in.
We're
Keeping all this in.
The
We're
dulcet tones of Baroness Morbid. Go upstairs!
Come on, dog.
I'm so not keeping this in.
We're keeping this in.
All right. Ready? Wait for the story. Go to the stairs.
Oh, God, I'm dying. Quickly.
Ready? Okay. Welcome back, boys and girls. Welcome back. We're cooking again. Woo! Remember last time we made that stuff?
Yeah.
Tasted like lip gloss.
Well, the strawberry bit.
This is supposed to be called Poppin' Cookin' Tanoshi Cakes.
Alright, let's see how racist we can get in this episode.
That's not racist. I just held my O's. Let's see. Oh, open. Here we go. So we didn't do anything. We know nothing about it. You can apparently make a tart, some ice cream cones, or cake.
Or all three, we don't know.
We don't know yet. We have not gotten in here. And it does say, let's see. Make sure not to use included tools for purposes other than intended use. Probably drug paraphernalia.
I can't wait to use that tiny plastic spoon to clean my toilet.
Oh, the cocaine spoon. Alright.
It's not a...
Alright, so we open the box and... Alright. And then it's got a little thing where you want to do scissors.
Or you can just cut it open.
Or you can just...
Oh, wait, no, it's like a placemat, you see?
Oh, God. Alright, well, hold on.
Open it first. That way we can get it flat.
Open it first. Ow. I'm using my Swiss Army knife to protect the fingers.
Well, it's not really doing that.
It's not really doing that at all, is it? Alright, so. Alright, we've got strawberry creme powder. Do you want to cut that?
Yeah, sure.
Vanilla creme powder.
Oh, God, what is
These appear to be some sort of sprinkles. Ah, this is the magic. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Woo! This is the magic 2 supply bag. Where apparently... Wait, what? I thought there was like a thing in this where it was like half went in one side and half went in the other, and it kept it separated. Alright, everyone. Alright, we got the sweet cocaine spoon.
It's different this time.
Yes, it is.
It's more square.
And we have a little ice cream cone cup. And a little ice cream cone cup. And a teeny tiny tart shell. And then we have some wafers. Look, they are wafer thin.
Oh, we actually got like actual wafers.
Yeah, I don't need the box. Gives me instructions on how to make stuff. So let's see.
No, it doesn't.
Right there. Tells you how to do everything.
It's in English?
Yeah?
What? It wasn't last time.
These people know what they're talking about. Okay,
Oh,
so...
Yeah, here you go.
Incoming, look out! So we got that. Isn't there another thing we're supposed to have?
No.
Well, what about this part?
You want to cut out the mini pastries.
No, this flat, big pink piece in the middle. You should make that a thing, too. You should cut that out. All right. To cut the triangle cup, cut off the what? Cut off the triangle cup. All right. It's like that yogurt. I'm gonna dump some crap in my yogurt.
Oh God, yeah, with the mini cup on the side.
I got some sweet coffee beans that are going into my yogurt.
I thought it was like granola. Isn't it granola?
I don't know.
It's like a parfait, right?
Parfait. So cut. What the? Flippity frickin' frack. All right, to the two sections of the tray. So vanilla.
It's not my best work.
That's alright.
It's actually pretty
Strawberry.
crap, but you know.
Alright, I need those scissors back. Give them to me.
Fine, fine.
Alright, so we
Here's
gotta
your
cut
placemat.
this off like this. Oh, God, look out. Alright, so that goes over there.
Is that like the mixing thing?
That's the water measurer.
Oh, yeah.
And then box, thank you.
Just keep the box next to you. Huh? How about that?
Fold down the top of the squeezing bag along the horizontal. On the other side with all strawberry.
Oh, that.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to cut the tip off after we fill it.
Yeah, we gotta cut the top.
That's what she said! No, it's open.
No, it's not. Wait. Oh, wait, never mind.
Alright, so we put the strawberry in first.
Do you have a light?
Yeah.
I was just going to ask you something very personal, but you have that business before pleasure look in your eyes.
Not really.
Yes, really.
You're very perceptive.
Well, I'm not very subtle, but be sure to ask for me when that look changes. My name's Teresa.
Good evening, sir. What would you like?
Whatever you make best.
Very difficult. First round, the best way. And no charge for a new visitor's first drink.
Your eyes are as sharp as your drinks, huh?
A part of my job, pare.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes?
Maybe you can help. This club is run by Mr. Calderon, isn't it?
Yes.
Where can I find him?
Why?
I want to talk to him. You're a good man. I'm a stranger, and right away you spotted the fact that I'm here to rob Mr. Calderon, and maybe even kill him.
Maybe you are all right, pare. But I still won't tell you until you tell me.
I'm a writer. Magazine articles in general, and anything else I can get in particular. Now, I read the newspaper story about the murder of Maria Cortez.
Yes. I would like to put my hands on the one who did that.
Then you can help. And Calderon, too.
You'll find his office at the top of the stairs, back there.
Thanks.
But you must not. He's very strict about that. Now we shall have to wait until after Serena's dance.
wonderful.
Thank you.
I can't let you go on doing this to yourself time after time. Dancing too much, overworking yourself. And what about me? What about us? Aren't we ever going to have any time for us? Is there never going to be any rest for either one of us? Lorena, one of these days we must find it.
Excuse me.
This is a private office.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I thought that was a door to a hallway.
Get out of here.
I'm looking for Mr. Calderon. I have some very important business with him.
I'm Calderon. I have nothing to discuss with you. Now, outside.
No offense. I just made a clumsy mistake. Please, accept my apologies.
Get out.
You must be awfully tired after that dance. But it was wonderful. Like I said before, ma'am. No offense. I'm leaving. Sorry. Well...
When were you talking to him?
On the stairs a moment ago.
What did you tell him?
I believe I said thank you.
For what?
For the compliment he paid me on my dance.
I'm sorry. It's just that everything makes me nervous ever since Maria went.
I know. But don't you think you should go and talk to him?
I'll be right back.
Well, I think Maria had more spirit and more laughter than anyone I ever knew.
You met her at the club, right?
Yes,
How long had you known her?
about 2 years.
Now that she's gone?
I don't know, except that I miss her very much. And sometimes when I think of the way she was... Oh, good evening, Mr. Calderon.
Good evening, Teresa.
Oops, now don't worry. I was just leaving.
Please. Are you all right, Teresa?
Yes, Mr. Calderon?
Are you sure? Would you like to go home early tonight?
No, I'm fine, really.
Good. Then would you excuse us, please? I want to have a word with this gentleman. May we talk? There are many problems to running a business like this. My nerves sometimes, well, I'm afraid you startled me at such a moment in the office. It's my turn to apologize.
My pleasure, Mr. Calderon. You know where I come from, folks don't consider a man unless he knows how to make an apology and accept one.
That's a very good philosophy, Mr.
Rourke. Adam Rourke.
Bueno.
Yes, Mr. Calderon.
Whatever Mr. Rourke would like.
And we're back! Yeah! It's Halloween! Jacques, so what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, Halloween candy.
What's your favorite? You know, in Michigan, they say the favorite selected by Michiganders is the abomination known as candy corn. I'm good for eating about this much candy corn. Once in a while. Holiday special.
I'm good for Twix.
Twix.
You hand out Twix.
Left side or right side? Do you have a preference?
It's the same.
No, they've got them packaged now.
Whoa.
Right side Twix. Left side Twix.
It's the same.
They're the same. You want them both? I saw the most awful thing the other day. So, everyone's aware of how a Kit Kat works.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Yeah, some people just eat it down the middle.
Dude, so anyways, it's these 4 pieces. Anyone that, well, I don't know who you would be that doesn't know how a Kit Kat works, that you snap it and there are 4 long wafer thing.
Yeah.
I saw somebody out in the world
take a bite,
open it, and then just like it was a candy bar.
It's not a candy bar.
And I'm like, oh my god, that is gross.
It's separately cut candy sticks.
Right.
Get it right.
And here's the worst part. So, in the Kit Kat factory, all Kit Kats are not created equal.
No.
Some do not pass the rigorous testing.
Yeah.
So they put these broken, half-made, garbage Kit Kats. Still a fine product, just looks awful.
Yeah.
Back into the sludge. They recycle the whole bar, and it becomes the layers inside of the perfect Kit Kats.
Oh!
So you're legitimately eating a Kit Kat inside of a Kit Kat inside of a Kit Kat.
Cannibalism.
Cannibalism. Kit Kat cannibalism, folks.
There's your alliteration for today.
There you go. And speaking of alliteration, don't forget to go watch more show. Watch the other show. The other thing that Jacques and I do with they're little miniature ice cream things. We'll talk about them later. Go away. Get out.
And have it brought down to us, please. Another of your specials, Marino.
And what would you like?
Nothing, thank you. Well, since you said it was important business, I suggest a little more privacy. There's nothing secret about it. At least you can sit in more comfort. Please. Whatever you say. You know, it was pretty rude of me to just stand there blabbering away after I'd busted in your office and I saw you and that lady were having some kind of personal argument, but whoop, there I go again, sticking my clumsy nose in where it doesn't belong. You know, that's the trouble with all writers. They're just plain nosy.
You must be a good writer because you're very perceptive. We were having an argument.
I hope you got it all worked out.
Just one of the usual conflicts between a headstrong performer and a practical businessman.
But what a woman. Well, those people out there were reacting to her like a bunch of slaves, all hopped up on berry juice, coming to worship their high priestess. I know I'd buy a ticket just to walk down the street with her.
Excuse me, was this for you, Mr. Calderon?
For Mr. Rourke, Elena.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
How are your parents, Elena?
Fine, thank you. They're visiting relatives in Zamboanga right now.
Please give them my regards when they return.
Thank you, I will. Nice meeting you, Mr. Rock.
Boy, you sure got good taste in the women you hire.
Mr. Rourke, it's very pleasant talking with you. But, well, I hope you appreciate that as owner of the club, I have many things to do. Just what was it you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, like I told you, I'm a writer. Oh, not a famous writer, but I've always been able to spot an interesting story and make a pretty good living at it.
Do I understand that you want to do a story about the club?
What I really had in mind was the girl, Maria Cortez.
Mr. Rourke, I don't think I'd want to exploit...
Now, I know how you feel, and I admire you for it. But I'm not talking about a piece of cheap sensationalism. Human interest is what I'm after. Of course, I'm going to need some background details to make the story ring true, from yourself and other people who knew her. Mr. Calderon, this story can make the Barrio Club famous around the world. And you'll have full approval of everything I write before I send it in for publication. Now, what do you say?
Are you from the police?
That's very funny.
I don't think so.
Oh, you would if you know how I reacted to the sight of blood.
But I'm sure they'll be around sooner or later. Aren't you?
Probably.
Yet it seems strange that a tourist should interrupt his vacation for such an unpleasant matter.
Mr. Calderon, a writer is a writer. He's always looking for an interesting story.
I see.
Now, if you agree, I can guarantee that the results will be very profitable for both of us. What do you say?
Let me think about it. I'll try to contact you in the morning and give you my decision.
Fine.
Where are you staying?
Luzon Hotel, room 12.
I do admit it's an interesting idea. It's just that I have to reconcile my previous affections for Maria with such a concept. Good night, Mr. Rourke.
Good night, sir. No. Nope, there couldn't be that much of a room shortage. Can I assume he worked alone? Sorry about that. Poor Harvey. The things you go through for me. Well, Harvey, old man, you've done it again. You don't know what this means to me. And one of these days, I promise you, I'm going to get you a complete paint job and an overhaul.
Wait, Harry, wait, please. Be the less fortunate. I'm hungry, Harry. I'm hungry. Oh, you are truly most kind. May you be happy. Are you all right?
Fine.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm nothing but a clumsy
Don't worry
old
about it,
fool.
Pop.
Please
Fine.
forgive me. And I wouldn't even blame you if you hit me.
Look,
for
I
such
said
a
it's
stupidity.
fine. Don't worry about it. This guy isn't safe anywhere.
And I wouldn't take that knife to the police if I were you. It's a knife, isn't it? A Chris or a baron. Yes, a favorite attack weapon in this part of the world. Will you help me up and walk me to that bench on there?
Why should I?
Because Miguel said that you not only had a sense of humor, but you're kind and generous. Thank you. And that bundle, if you don't mind. I had a feeling you wouldn't be able to last till morning to take this to Miguel.
You're quite an actor.
So were you, while you were talking to Calderon last night.
I don't remember seeing you.
I didn't want you to. My job is not only to relay information, but also to stay as close as possible to you without arousing suspicion. Oh, yes, I know I don't present a very capable picture at the moment. Well, the bundle you're carrying. It's modern science's contribution to my lack of parts. You'll be surprised how well I can move when I'm wearing it. Like half an hour ago when I pulled your victim across the street. Obviously a suicide.
Suicide? 3 bullet holes in him?
Of course.
Tell me, you carry a gun?
Uh-huh.
Then why didn't you use it when our friend paid me a visit?
I regret that I didn't see him until he was on your balcony. Well, fortunately, you were better prepared than I. But I promise to be more alert next time.
Thank you. That's very consoling.
Leave the baron with me. However, I doubt if we'll find more than a few smudged fingerprints on it.
What I'm more interested in is finding out
if your visitor had connection with Calderon.
That's right.
You'll hear from me. By the way, my name is Herrera. Now give me some more money and pat me on the shoulder sympathetically.
I still think you're an expensive proposition. You know that, don't you? How's that, huh?
Thank you. I've never seen such generosity. Bless you. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh.
Thanks. I think you'd look more peculiar with 3 than I do with 1.
Good evening.
So, here, smell it. That smells good. Smells like strawberry quick. Oh. Or pudding.
Yeah.
It's the pudding.
Yeah, right? It actually smells like something you're supposed to ingest.
Oh, yeah, here, smell it. That smells pretty good.
What? Was that vanilla?
It's vanilla. And then here, since we're looking close at it, check this out. You can put bees right here. Look at that.
Oh, you can.
To do the decoration.
Can't you, like, put them in...
Well, I gotta stir this stuff up first, though. So, all right. So, Yeah, I mean, you could. You could do that. Alright, so we need some water. We go in there like that. And then we get some water.
Where's this spoon?
Oh, here, I want to stir one.
Well, you can stir that.
I'll stir the strawberry. Ooh, this is not.
No?
This is awful.
Well, it's supposed to be like solid.
Is it supposed to be solid?
Well, it's supposed to be some kind of solid.
Alright.
Right?
It's sticking to me. Won't let go.
Put a little more water in, you think?
No, it should be fine.
Just a little bit? That way it's actually like squeezable.
It'll be squeezable. We can do it. Alright. And then
so full of yourself.
We'll squeeze this one in. See, squeezable. I don't know. It's pretty thick, isn't it? I think they should have given us 2 spoons. Not because that way you could do stuff, but to get the shit off the spoon. Oh, I said a naughty word.
Oh my god.
That's
Our
it.
PG rating. What are we gonna do?
I think you can actually say that with a PG rating.
Can you? Dandy?
Camera person Dandy?
We've already seen regular show, right?
Alright, so then, where's the triangle bag?
Triangle bag? It's right there.
Triangle bag, triangle bag.
Does whatever a triangle bag.
And it said to fold it down. Like this.
Is that how you're supposed to do it?
That's what the picture says. Alright.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, and then, since you've already gotten the spoon contaminated with the vanilla.
You're supposed to fill it half vanilla, half...
Yeah, I'm putting half. Watch.
No, like, look.
I am putting all the vanilla on one side.
Like, side by side. Do you want to see this? This is junk.
Maybe. Here.
Oh, right?
That'll help. All right.
Get a half and half your vanilla strawberry.
And then we get the strawberry. Look out! Put that on the other side.
Make sure it also gets down to the end, you know.
And then you gotta squeeze it like this. You gotta. Maybe we should cut the tip off. It's like a bris. So we got that. Alright, and then, so let's make an ice cream cone.
It's mostly going to be vanilla.
A tart, no?
Ice cream cone. I want that.
A tart shell. It says a tart shell, what?
This.
Okay, and then 2 pieces of cut wafer. Oh, decorate with wafer and sprinkles. So,
yeah.
We take this like this. Let's just make one for now.
Yeah.
And then we go... like that. Ah! And
it is mostly vanilla.
And you're supposed to use this to cut it.
You can just break it and
then you put a little hey, get back here. You put a little wafer in there. Oh, and we need some sprinkles.
Yeah.
You should open those.
Little sprinkles.
Yeah, sprinkles. What's the tart shell do? Oh, I see. A tart shell, 2 pieces of cut wafers. You didn't use all the sprinkles, right, John?
No. Alright. Here, there's a little sprinkles for you.
Ooh, that looks good. Alright, and then we...
Looks awful. What are you
for
talking
the tart...
This is a tart.
You're supposed to take little tiny pieces of the wafer
at the bottom
and put them in the bottom like that. I think it's so you don't use up all your goop.
Do you want to make all?
And then you put those in there like that.
Do you want to make all 3?
And then, oh God, look out! Look out! There. Then we gotta fix it like that.
You want sprinkles?
And then we should have some sprinkles on there.
Do you want to decorate it with some wafer?
No, it doesn't. The wafer's just there for that. I do want to make one of these cakes though, where you gotta cut it in pieces like this.
Like these sprinkles do not want to be on here.
No?
I gotta mash them on. What? Did you just eat part of the wafer?
I eat part of the wafer.
You trash monster?
It looks good. Oh, wait, I'm gonna eat this piece.
Stop eating the wafer!
That's really good.
Ah!
Alright, how's that looking?
How's it looking?
Here, let's put it right here.
Well, it tastes alright.
Alright. And then to make the cake, we need this. You gotta make layers. So we gotta go a little bit of the spoot. Oops, I broke the wafer. And then you put some of the more of the cake on, like that.
Please get in. Yes, you.
Doesn't anybody sleep around here? She's kidding. She's got to be kidding. She's not kidding. Julia, wait! She set you up for that one and you fell for it. How? Whatever made you think she could change that fast? Your ego, that's what. You overanxious schoolboy. Knothead. Clod. I don't believe it. I still don't believe it. But there you are.
Are you positive she used to work in the club?
I was even talking to her the night before last.
Was she there last night?
I imagine so.
Why, you did not see her?
I didn't make it to the club.
Why not?
I was busy. I was out in the country, just on the other side of the city.
Adam, is something the matter? There's something you're not telling me?
No, there's nothing the matter. It's just that I'm nervous about coming here. It's still too soon to start taking chances.
It's not too soon for her.
Yes, I'm sorry. I wish I had followed my instincts last night.
What do you mean?
I was there. She came home drunk. I thought about seeing if I could help, but I didn't.
You were there?
Yes.
Then you are onto something.
Not about last night. That was pure coincidence.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miguel. I didn't realize you had company.
Well, what is it you wanted?
Oh, nothing. I'll talk to you later.
Well, I was not expecting another killing so soon.
I know how you feel, but give me 2 or 3 more days. As regrettable as this is, we still don't have anything solid to go on, Miguel.
I know. But I'm going back to the morgue to look for some more clues. Anything that we have missed, any clues. Adam, 2 or 3 more days. That's all I can afford.
Just coming out. There's something I want to say to you about yesterday.
There's something I want to say to you.
Oh, yes?
Fascinating woman, isn't she?
Yes, she is, Mr. Roy.
Just thought I'd check in since I hadn't heard from you. Although I've got the impression you tried to get in touch with me the other night.
No, I've been busy the last 2 days.
Make a decision yet?
Position?
On that story I want to write.
Oh, yes, the story. No, I haven't. But I'm sure it'll be all right after we've discussed a few details.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Maybe we can start tonight.
No, not tonight.
There can be lots of trouble.
I'll take my chances, Elena. Thank you.
Get out of here. I told you once before, it is not permitted.
I was only trying to help, fellas.
You made me trouble the last time. Now you mind your business.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, okay.
I think I don't like you as much as before.
Sylvia, I'm glad you told me about the trick you pulled on Adam. It was a silly thing to do, but a very feminine one. However, no matter what you feel about Adam, I ask you not to do anything. that can interfere.
Sylvia,
Yes.
could it be possible that you no longer feel the same way about Adam as when he first arrived?
It's possible.
I see. In a way, I'm glad. Adam is a fine man. In another way, I hope you would consider your emotions more carefully before giving them to men who are in our kind of work. That is one reason why I never got married. I wouldn't like the woman that I love to ever feel the loneliness if I were to be killed suddenly.
That's very good advice, Miguel. It's a pity you didn't give it to me before I realized I was in love with him.
That's another reason why I never got married.
What is?
That I still don't understand women.
No, Miguel, no. It's still too soon.
But it is my responsibility to protect your life, too.
Miguel, you know as well as I do, they'd simply claim that I was trespassing. And legally speaking, they'd be right. Actually, they didn't hurt me that much. If the truth were known, I'm more embarrassed than anything else.
I won't wait much longer, Adam.
You won't have to. Now, I'm sure we're on the right track. But all we have right now is strong suspicions. Unless, of course, you found proof to tie Calderon in with the hotel room attack and Teresa's murder. Have you?
No.
Okay, then let's stick with the original plan. Now, what have you found out about Calderon and the woman Serena?
All we know here is that they arrived about 2 years ago with Peruvian passports and have taken out citizenship papers. They had enough money to buy the club and made it a success. We have no idea where either the money or where they came from before that. But I have sent a wire to the police at Lima for more details.
Get back to the bar. Go on. Go on. Go on. I see that our easygoing rider also has a temper. Not really.
What's the trouble?
I'm afraid Morena's getting a bit overzealous again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the interruption. The dance will resume in just a moment.
Perhaps there's something we can do over there.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry about interrupting your dance, ma'am.
Please accept our apologies. It's just that Moreno was loyal and Mr. Calderon was angry with him for letting you up to the office that first time. Believe me, we'll be more than happy to help you with your story.
Oh, he told you about it.
Yes, it sounds very interesting.
I'm glad to hear that from you.
Is he watching us? No. Calderon.
No, he's talking to some men over there.
Please. matter what he may have told you, please believe nothing until I've had a chance to talk to you privately. Be here tomorrow night at 9. I'll find you. He used to be out at the club on business. Will you do it?
Gladly.
And I warn you, for your sake as well as my own, please say nothing of this to him. He's charming, but he can also be strange and violent. Will you trust me?
Yes, I'll trust you.
I need a friend very badly now. And I don't think fate could have brought me a better one than you.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Now I must leave. Good night.
Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you're enjoying the cooking portions of the show that I've, like I said, either sprinkled liberally throughout the episode or just one big chunk that you've already seen the whole
Both
thing.
of us excellent chefs, by the way.
Excellent chefs. We don't get this from...
Just guaranteed glory on all of our meals.
So, Jacques, anything new in the video game world?
Nothing new, but all good.
No, folks. That's nothing new.
Something that also got a movie, One Shimbara Bikini Zombie Slayers.
Ooh, I think I've seen the movie.
You have. We have it.
We have the movie. I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a video game, and there was a couple of them.
There was a... Wait, what?
There was a One Chambara 2.
Why don't we have it? What's going on?
I'll check online and see if we can get a copy of one. Oh, if anyone out there has it and they want to send it to us for free, contact us later in the comments.
You can leave it on the pile of shovels you were supposed to give us.
Pile of shovels that we never got.
Yeah.
We asked for shovels.
Bunch of cheapskates.
Cheapskates. You can't bother to go down to the big box store and get the $4.95 special.
Yeah. $4.95 special.
$4.95 special on the shovel.
Got them bound up. Nice little wrap. Here's your bundle of shovels.
Buy 5, get 1 free. Half a dozen shovels. No?
Anyways,
One Chambara.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to be a Japanese girl in a bikini that fights
you get to
zombies.
be one of 4 Japanese girls that fight zombies. I'll have you know.
People are picky about their Japanese girls.
Well, one of them has a giant sword, the other one has a tiny sword, the other one has a long sword, and the other one has guns.
I only remember the one with the cowboy hat.
Yeah. Well, that's the main one.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I prefer House of the Dead for my zombie slay.
Overkill's good.
Overkill. The other ones are kind of brief.
Well, it's because Overkill has the snappy banter.
Snappy banter. Yeah, there's not a lot of snappy banter in House of the Dead 3.
Where Washington is yelling at Agent G.
Agent G, who's in all of them.
Yeah.
I don't think Washington is, though.
No. He's only in the...
Agent G is in all of them. Yeah. And we still don't know what the G stands for. I think it stands
for Garfield?
Good guy. Agent Good Guy.
No, I thought he said it was Garfield. In Overkill, right?
He's never told us what his name was.
Yeah, in like the first mission.
I think he was lying.
We're looking this up.
Apparently they're going to the web. We'll put it in post. If anyone knows the name of Agent G from House of the Dead, you just be sure to let us know.
Put it in big red text right in the middle of the screen in post.
There you go. And red doesn't show very well. I usually use white down at the bottom.
White down at the bottom?
People can read it.
Oh, alright.
Red in the middle is like...
I swear it was Garfield, though.
Should we tell the folks about our new... No, we'll do that for the next bumper.
Yeah,
we'll go on.
like
you go finish watching the movie. I'm going to itch my head. Get out.
Sorry, but you were very impulsive. Besides, it's not nice to hit a cripple.
Herrera, would you mind telling me how you did that?
Oh, just an old-fashioned hip throw.
Oh. Well, what's up? Or did you just drop by to give me a judo lesson?
I was coming to your hotel. This afternoon, the parents of a young woman named Elena Munoz reported her missing. They returned from a trip late last night and found her room had been torn apart, as in a violent fight. But there was no blood.
Elena Munoz.
She works in the Wire Club.
Of course. That was the girl who tried to keep me from going into Calderon's room.
Was she in the club tonight?
I didn't see her.
Well, Miguel called me and said to tell you right away. He also said that if the body is found, he's going to move in on Calderon no matter where we stand.
I don't blame him. But tell him this. I spoke to the dancer Serena tonight. She seemed a little upset about something. She wants to talk to me tomorrow night after Calderon leaves the club. Now, I don't know what she's up to, but I think it's worthwhile looking into. We can't afford to jump the gun. We don't have enough evidence. But I want to give this guy enough rope to hang himself.
Then you're convinced he's the one?
In the meantime, have him wait for a telephone call tomorrow night. And when it comes to move, and move fast.
All right. And remember, to be careful.
How can I ever thank you for that advice? Oh, did you say that was a hip throw?
Uh-huh.
Ah. Oh, no, my friend. Not this time. Are you all right?
I think so. Just a little embarrassed.
You're embarrassed. Are you sure you're all right? I didn't hurt you.
No. And it's reassuring to know that you can take care of yourself.
I'm great with women, but you should see me with one-legged men. What are you doing here anyway? I thought I told you I didn't want you getting into any dangerous situations. And you never know what can come flying through that window.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just that I was so worried about you, I had to make sure you were all right.
Okay. You see I'm all right? Now get going.
No, I had another reason for coming. Miguel just received word from his office. The report from the police at Lima stated that Calderon fled the country after he was implicated in the death of a plantation owner from whose factory some young women had disappeared over a period of 2 years.
What about the woman?
Her name is Serena Brioso. She's been known to have lived with him for 2 or 3 years.
Anything else?
No, that's all. Oh, yes, Miguel tried to contact Herrera right away, but he couldn't find him.
That's probably because he was with me. By the way, does Miguel know you're here tonight?
Well, I didn't tell him.
Great. Okay. Out.
Wait. Since you're so worried about what can come in through that door, well, the only thing that can come in now is moonlight.
Could I interest you in a team sweater with the number of your local mafia chapter embroidered on the front? No. Well, then how about a slightly used but official Sherlock Holmes decoding ring? No, I guess not. Well, happy hunting.
Glad you came.
I'm always interested in a good story, ma'am.
My life is in danger, and so is yours.
Isn't that a bit dramatic?
You don't know. Calderon is a maniac, and he'll kill to protect his secret.
Look, all I wanted was a simple story.
I know. But you can still help me, and now you must help yourself, too, whether you want to or not.
What do you mean by that?
I can't tell you any more now. Calderon has all his men watch and record everything. I understand it's tonight in the usual way. But his plans have been changed, and he's to be out of the club until tomorrow. Can you meet me tonight, an hour after closing? Louisa, come here. While you're having a drink, one of the hostesses can make your evening more pleasant. But don't stay too long. That will create suspicion, too. Louisa, this is Mr. Rourke.
Good evening, Mr. Rourke.
Good evening.
Well, I can see Mr. Rourke is impressed with you already. That should make the evening enjoyable for you both. Please remember what I said.
Good night. What are you doing here?
I told you I wanted to help.
And I told you that if you...
I know what you told me. Sir, the extra pair of eyes isn't going to hurt. Besides, there are two of Miguel's men who are also here watching me. So please don't worry.
Where are they?
They're out there. And they're being a great deal more subtle about it than you are right now, sir.
I don't want you here after tonight. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now that you're here, you didn't happen to notice anything peculiar about Calderon, did you?
Well, I only met him for a few minutes this afternoon. He hasn't been around at all tonight. Maybe it's just my feminine curiosity. But have you taken a look at those armbands Serena wears?
Not really.
I've never seen anything like it before. Except once in a London museum when I was studying design there. I think they're Aztec or perhaps Inca. And very old.
Well, she's from South America. She could have bought them down there.
Yes. But if they're genuine, they would have cost a great deal of money. It might be worth looking into.
Good idea.
And now, sir, I'll get you a drink. Would something with rum please you?
Yes, something with rum.
Thank you, sir.
There is nothing to fear. Don't worry. We won't be caught. We were stupid to leave the other bodies where they could be found. From now on, we will bury them here. I will take care of the American writer tonight. Afterward, there will be no question, no trace. Thank you for waiting.
My pleasure, Serena.
May I offer you a drink?
Let me do that. What would you like?
The same as you, my cautious detective. Of course I knew. But knowing just makes me feel more relaxed, safe in your presence, away from the city and Calderon.
Well, here's to a very beautiful and a very perceptive lady. Now, perhaps if you told me what was on your mind, we could make you even more secure and relaxed and do something about it.
Yes, but it's such a beautiful night out. Couldn't we enjoy some of it while we talk? I don't suppose you've ever lived with a maniac, have you?
No, not lately.
You must help me, and it must be done quickly.
That's why I'm here, Serena.
I met Calderon in South America, where he was a wealthy plantation owner. He courted me, bought me expensive presents. He took me on weekend trips to beautiful, romantic places. After I'd been living with him for a few months, I found he was married. He said he would kill me if I ever left him. When his wife found out about us and threatened to divorce him, he killed her. Oh, he did it very cleverly. And they never found the body, just evidence of suicide. After playing the role of bereaved husband for a while, he sold the plantation and brought me here, where he forces me to dance in his club.
And what about Maria Cortez?
Yes, he did it.
That wasn't very clever, was it? The way he left her body?
He was having an affair with her, and when she told him she was going to be married, he became some kind of fiend.
And I suppose you know about Teresa's murder?
Yes, I know.
Why couldn't you have gone to the police as easily as you came to me?
Because they have been more stupid than you. And that new girl at the club, the one you obviously know very well. Wouldn't you be interested to know what could happen to her? In all your cleverness, you forgot to consider the possibility that I have an immunity to the drug I put in all the bottles.
So that's how you did it.
Not me, but a loyal servant. In the ancient culture of my people, not my ancestors, my people, a form of human sacrifice was made to appease the sun god. But your historians have been inaccurate in recording the reason why. One was for a form of criminal punishment, similar to the method used in your present society. But the other, that had to do with the true meaning of prolonged life. And what could be more simple and effective than life's blood taken from one woman to sustain the beauty of another? A combination of that blood, electrical energy from the sun harnessed in a small container, and a powder ground from the roots of trees that live to be hundreds of years old. That is what gives continually renewed life to those of us that were chosen as golden goddesses. But to ensure that we would never be subject to the damaging effects of a normal life, short-span blood was first drained from our bodies. And any person that dared interfere was deemed to be a criminal. And you have dared.
I'm Antonio Munoz, Lina's father. I wanted to help the policeman in my own way, but I'm not very good at following people.
You did all right. Let's go.
Hey in there! Open up! Anybody home? What? Can I use your phone?
A little bit of the spoot. Oops, I put the wafer. And then you put some of the more of the cake on, like that. And then you put some more of this. Get back on there. A little wafer. And then you put some of this like this. Hey, oh, I knocked over the tart.
God, good thing the sprinkles just stay in.
And then we go like this. Oh, there we go.
You want some sprinkles on your cake?
Almost.
We should have put more water.
Here, I'll do this. Watch. We use the Coke spoon for this. Look at that. Oh, ooh la la. Look, like it's frosting. According to sort of. So, there. All right,
some sprinkles?
Now decorate that. Yeah. And then I'll put the rest of this crud into this other ice cream cone.
Can I do it?
Yes, you can do that.
All right, give me that.
You get that. We're gonna have sprinkles left?
Yeah, we do.
All right, let me see those. I'll decorate the last ice cream cone. You got a reef on it. Wafers have absolutely no taste whatsoever. It feels like styrofoam.
Is it tasty styrofoam?
It's like a chip. See? You got that in there?
Mine's way better.
And then we do it like Emerald Lagasse, ready? Bam! Bam!
But see, it just bounced off.
Yeah, that's weird. So it didn't mix through. Man, look, there's some extra goodies in here.
You want some of the... There you go. I don't know, did we need the
scissors?
Did we need the rest of the goo?
Ew.
No.
Would you like the cake, Dandy?
Yep.
I'm gonna eat the tart!
I'm gonna eat one of these.
Alright, you ready?
I'm gonna eat mine.
You ready? You ready? Cheers. Yeah. Ready?
It's alright.
That cake was good.
You want this one? You should save that for came up person Danny.
No, she had the cake.
She had a piece of cake.
That was the entire cake.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. So,
Just
this one,
Just
as you may have noticed,
down.
Went much faster.
It was a lot easier, too.
Sure. Oh! The interior stuff by itself is awful.
What, just like the powder?
No, the goop. The goop is awful. See? I was like, oh, well, that doesn't taste too bad. Well, apparently the reason it doesn't taste too bad is because the, what do you want to call it? The crackers and things, the little tart shells and whatnot, are decent. Oh, look at that. Oh, it hasn't fallen yet. Worries me a little bit.
Oh,
yeah, that's,
it's like if glitter had a taste.
I was thinking more along the lines of toothpaste wasn't minty.
Alright, yeah.
No!
No, this bit.
This is the same thing!
Well, that bit, it's like squeezed out, you know?
Alright, here, I'll try it.
That's just like crust.
Alright, let me try this. It's a little grainier for some reason. That's weird.
It's because it's the part that didn't get all the water.
Should we clean this up so you can keep it for your shovel collection? It looks like a shovel.
Kinda. I mean, it looks, yeah.
Of course, I'm wearing my MOrbid goggles, so I have no idea what color this is.
It's pink.
Oh, well, that's what I see. I see pink, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is better than ICP.
No, pink isn't better than ICP. What are you talking about?
Oh, if you're talking like artists, pink versus ICP?
Yeah.
It'd be more fun to watch ICP beat up pink, though.
Are you kidding? It's way more fun to watch pink beat up things.
That's true. She's kind of tough. And she's not pink anymore. She's always got, like, black hair or stuff.
It's not the color of the hair that matters. It's the message.
Apparently this is to wash the gluck off you. There we are. We're going to save the shovel for Jacques. The rest of it, look! It actually, once you've eaten all the contaminants, things inside the box, you can actually close it back the way it was. So,
yeah.
So we got this from Pacific Rim Foods.
Wait, that's what it's called?
Pacific Rim, yeah, see? It's a little food shop down off of Oakland.
Are you sure it's not a gigantic food shop?
It is a little food shop, but it's getting ready to move next to Fanfare Comics, and it will be a giant food shop there. They will even have a deli.
Are they going to fight kaiju?
No, there are no kaiju. I didn't see no kaiju. I was specifically disappointed. So, any last comments about our poppin' cooking?
It was good as a whole, but in pieces it was awful.
Its separate components were awful. It didn't do the swirl very well.
It was a lot better than the last one.
It kind of tasted like non-minty toothpaste.
Yeah.
But the crackery parts are good. I'd eat more of the crackers.
You know, like the bubblegum mouthwash? Imagine if it was solid.
Solid. There you go. All right, folks. We'll be back again to do another one. We got one with sushi that looks awful, so we probably won't do that for a while. We'll put this up on the YouTube. You can go and like it and share it with all your friends. G'day!
Why? There's a killer loose. A homicidal maniac with delusions of ancient history. Now, can I use your phone?
No, yeah, right in there.
Thanks.
Thanks, son. He breaks in and runs a man's slip. Better he should steal my blood.
You, inside. The rest of you, around the building, quickly.
Wait a minute.
Why?
This way.
Well, Adam, no more words except that you will always be welcome.
Thank you, Miguel.
Before you leave, I have a gift for you.
Oh?
I wonder where he is. Ah.
Sorry I'm late.
Here he is. I hope you like him.
Harvey? But I thought I had him in here.
Adam, our last piece of undercover work.
Since you took so much punishment while you were here, we thought that one of you should return in good shape.
So that you would not think of us as being inhospitable.
Oh, never inhospitable, but sometimes slightly awkward.
Herrera, I'll buy you a pack of cigarettes.
But I smoke cigars.
Today you smoke cigarettes.
Will you be back soon?
Welcome back! Boys and girls! That was it?
Yeah.
Show's over?
Yep.
Might have broken a vocal cord doing that.
Ran out of coffee?
Oh, I still have some coffee.
No, keep it to yourself.
I am. You can't have my coffee.
I already drank mine.
This is the special MOrbid house blend.
Yeah. Kind of tastes like dirt poured into hot water.
Hot water dirt. Liquid bean juice.
Mmm.
You squoze the beans.
Nectar of the guts.
Nectar of the gods. And I'm surprised that some of these things still work in the basement, like the... Oh, look, now it won't work. Cause I
Yeah,
said it.
you said it. There we go. You just had to shake it.
You have to shake it. Shake weight.
No, it's the batteries. You gotta shake the batteries in place.
You gotta shake the batteries? Alright. And then this thing still works, which I thought was amazing.
Those buttons last forever. Alright?
Guess. Yeah. Live it with Charter. Yeah, no thanks. We don't live anything with Charter. Charter wants money.
Ugh,
We don't want to give them any money.
Yeah.
So, anyways, new exciting news.
News?
There's a Roku channel.
Yeah.
Called Shockworks.
Yeah.
WERKS.
You gonna spell that out for
TV.
us?
I'll put that.
You gonna put it in post?
In post, put it on about Shockworks
Put
TV.
it on the tombstone.
Shockworks TV. What do you want on your tombstone? Pepperoni and extra cheese.
Oh, those god awful commercials.
So, Shockworks TV is a Roku channel. They stream 24/7. You do not choose what you watch. They choose for you. And there are other horror hosts already on there.
Yeah.
Madame Arachna from Beware Theater.
She knows what she's talking about.
Queen of the Spider People.
Unlike us.
She'd get along down here pretty well. The basement's full of them. End of October. Full of them.
Full.
It's raining outside.
It's getting chilly, so they all move in.
They all move in.
They got their little briefcases.
We hadn't been in the basement for a while. I pretty much walked face first into the cobweb wall of hell.
Yeah, you got Oogthek, the death god over here, hiding in the corner.
Yeah, so there's the thing. That's it. So thanks for coming. Thanks for watching our Halloween extravaganza. Thanks for sitting through Bloodthirst. Suckers.
Get it?
Oh yeah,
Suckers.
bloodsuckers! Ooh, I made a funny by accident. Never happens.
Those are the best kind.
It's the best kind. So, Jacques, any last words?
Yeah, I got nothing.
He got nothing? I got nothing. Be sure to go out there and get Michigan's favorite candy, candy corn.
Candy corn and a Twix.
And a Twix. And why did they ever make? Why is it just candy corn? Why isn't there like candy asparagus or candy rutabaga?
Well, they got candy pumpkins.
Candy pumpkins. They got candy pumpkins. But why like candy Brussels sprouts?
It's a seasonal thing.
Candy broccoli.
Because corn is more.
Oh, because it's a harvest thing.
Yeah.
You harvest the corn. See, it makes perfect sense.
Why isn't there candy eggplant?
Candy eggplant. That'd be good.
Yeah, that's a harvest thing,
See,
right?
You got I think so. Candy squash.
Candy squash. Come on, get it together.
Squash. And then you gotta ask yourself, when you eat candy corn,
Yeah.
do you eat it like this, where you just go,
or do you bite
or
it
do
by
you bite
section?
the white section, and then the orange section, and then the yellow section goes in last?
Not sure why, because it all tastes like wax.
It all tastes like wax, folks.
All of it.
That's all of it. So thanks once again for coming to the Barry Morbid Halloween Extravaganza. I, as always, am your host, Barry Morbid. My lovely co-host, Jacques Strap, wishing you a happy Halloween. Get it!
Someone flipped the switch to the cranial machine. Werewolves and slipstreams, alternate realities and chemical traits. Underneath the surface is exactly as it seems. Another death to survey purpose. It's a way when the rich man wants the most.